Alright, this is pt02 again, and this is my second work in progress for the 1/100 scale G system Ex-S Gundam. And in this part I'm going to be covering the painting of the kit. And before we start painting, we first got to choose a color scheme. So, to my knowledge, there's three, I guess, quote-unquote official color schemes for Ex-S Gundam, which you see right here in front of you. I just Google searched Ex-S Gundam and actually found this great image of the three fixed figuration Ex-S Gundams all lined up nicely together, and each one has a different color scheme. So, right here, actually, this is S Gundam, but still, the color scheme applies. Right here is the color scheme that Bandai used for their Ex-S Gundam, which is basically standard Gundam colors. Red feet, blue on the upper torso, yellow V-fin, just standard Gundam colors right there. G-System actually used this color scheme in the manual for their Ex-S Gundam, whereas you can see it's got blue feet. The ray dome on this Beam Smart gun is blue and white, whereas on here it's mostly black. You've got kind of this block pattern going on here. It's got white on the middle of the V-fin. It's got blue on the forearms and on the side skirts. And this little piece right here on the crotch is red instead of orange. And just a few other things, like on the ends of the propellant tanks are black instead of orange. And, yeah. And also, we've got one other. This is basically the Deep Striker color scheme, where pretty much all of the blue stuff has been replaced with kind of an orangey red color. Again, we've got black on the ends of the propellant tanks, but other than that, pretty much all the blue has been switched to red or orange. I've seen it in both. Sometimes it's kind of a reddish orange. Right here, it's leaning more towards the red side. But out of all these three, I think I'm actually going to go with this color scheme. I really seriously thought about using this one because I do like Gundams with blue feet, and I just kind of like the look of it, but I think I'm going to go with the kind of normal Gundam colors with the red feet and all that stuff. I am going to lighten it up a little bit. I found that on my Master Grade Shenlong Gundam that it came out a bit darker than I would have liked it to. So for the pre-shading, I'm going to try something different and kind of go with more of a lighter pastel look. Not too much lighter. I'm not trying to make him look like an Easter egg, but I am going to be doing a little bit lighter highlighting than I did on some of my previous kits. So, here we go. so after all the painting is done, this is pretty much what I'm left with. And let's see, I guess the white parts, as you can see, again, pre-shading with gray around the panel lines and edges and stuff, and then just highlighting with white again on like parts like this, and then, you know, these things. I still have to go back and do some hand brushing for these little details in here. Those are going to be like gunmetal and silver and various other colors. The blue parts, I think, turned out pretty nice. As you can see, it's lighter than the blue I usually use, but it's not so light that it's not like Goof Custom blue. I think it still works for regular Gundam blue, and I think it turned out pretty nice. And the red parts, I can dig around in this box and find some. That one's kind of small. See if I can find a bigger one. Here we go. Like here, the foot, as you can see, highlighting with kind of a light red, pinkish color. And again, it doesn't really come off as pink, it comes off as more red. So I think it's going to look fine in the end. Yellow parts, let's see, there's the V-fin right there. Let's see, I know I had some yellow parts in here somewhere. Again, yellow parts, this is like the chest vent right here. Just basically did pre-shading with orange, and then did highlighting with normal yellow. Not too much yellow on Ex-S Gundam. Here's the shoulder, if anybody wants to see that. And last but not least, here's one of the light gray parts. I'm going to be doing, let's see, I think I'm going to be doing 2 different shades of gray, a dark gray and a light gray, and then use gunmetal and silver here and there for all the joints and inner frames and stuff. And like I said, this is light gray. And then there's some other miscellaneous stuff that I still have left to do, like the little clear lenses that go on the cameras for the knees and the forehead and stuff like that. I have used a few of these photo etch parts. As you can see, some of these parts are missing. Basically, I've used the ones that had to be painted, and I can already tell you right now, these things are a huge pain in the butt. The big ones are fine, they're really no problem, but the small ones, some of these are just absolutely tiny, and they were just really, really tedious and troublesome to work with. So I'll actually be going over these in a little bit. So I guess that does it for this work in progress video. This project is taking so much longer than I'd originally planned for it to. I was supposed to be done with this kit by like the end of April with the little schedule I had made up on my head, but then again, it is coming along slowly but surely, so just a few more days and I should be done with this kit. So this is work in progress number 2. I am going to do a third one where I will go over using these photo etch parts and the decals and the panel lining and top coating, because I realized I rarely go over top coating in my work in progress videos, so I figured I might as well do that at least once. And then after that will finally be the review of this kit, which has been long overdue. So with that, I guess I will see you guys next time.